Hey everybody, it's Luke over at Galaxy Tech Review, and today I've got the Halberd from Gatekeeper, and this is a wireless lock and key for your computer. Now, a while back, I guess it was about 2 years ago, I reviewed the Gatekeeper from the same company, and it went very well, and this is the newest addition to their wireless lock and key for computer products. We're going to dig into this now, show you how to set it up, and show you how well it works. Stay tuned. Okay, once you have the Halberd unboxed, these are the components that you will get with it, and I'll go over these in just a second. I do want to mention that you can go visit their website, and will have to get the software at www.gkchain.com, or you can go to www.gkaccess.com as listed on the front of the user manual. And you'll need that software to pair this up with whatever computer you're going to be using it on. Now, a few different things. Obviously, you get the Halberd itself. You get a USB lock key that you'll need to set this up, but it also has Bluetooth. So once you get it set up with the key, you can remove that and you can use it via Bluetooth only if you want to, but you do need the key to set it up. They do give you a nice manual here, and again, you can see that they have a different website. It's www.gkaccess.com, which you will go to for Untethered Labs to get the software, which I'll go over in this review. You can actually flip through this. It's just a little two-pager. It's kind of an introduction to the Halberd and what it can do and what it can't do, how to put the battery in, which I've already done on this particular unit. And it's got some helpful tips to it. Also, a Trident app, or what they're going to be calling the Arkham app. You can use your phone once this is set up to lock and unlock your PC as well. They have not sent those out from the Kickstarter, which I did back. I should be getting that, and I may do a follow-up video on the Arkham app as well. They give you a nice little lanyard here. You can put it around your neck if you want to. That way, when you get up, it's always on you, and it will lock your computer as it goes. I like the build quality on this. It's got a soft rubber matte feel to it, Halberd logo there, and it does have a battery compartment on the back that you will see here, a little LED and a button on the side that I'll get into. It's nice and hefty, but not so weighty that I would worry about carrying it around. You can see that that's the battery compartment there, and it does take a CR, and I believe it is a 2450, a 3-volt battery that does come with it, so you don't have to buy any batteries or anything like that as well. I already installed mine because I was doing some testing on it before the review. I do like the side button that they have as well. You can lock your computer just with the side button if you don't want it to be range oriented. This will do both. So once it gets out of a certain range, it will lock, and you can set all that in the app as well. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to gkaccess.com. We're going to download the software. We're going to get it set up on my laptop. We'll get everything installed, and I will be right back. Okay, so now we're going to set up the software. So you're basically just going to want to go to www.gkaccess.com, and here you can download under the software section. You'll see the third one down is download. You can see behind here that Halberd has been successfully funded on Kickstarter. I did back them on Kickstarter, and again, you can pick one of these up for $60. So that is the price if I forgot to mention it earlier. Now, the software, there's software for Windows. You can either get a Windows setup, 32-bit or 64-bit installer, and they also have it for Mac underneath if you are a Mac user. We're just going to do Windows setup here, and I'm just going to run this. It only takes less than a minute to run this and get it set up. So we're going to do it just to kind of show you what you go through to get the software set up here. You're going to obviously accept the license agreement and hit install, and it's going to prompt you to install a driver from Untethered Labs, and you're going to want to say yes to this, because if you don't, the service is not going to work, and then nothing will work. So as we wait for this to pop up, it'll come up here in just a second. It says Texas Instruments Ports, Publisher Untethered Labs, and you're going to want to have that box selected that says Always Trust Software from Untethered Labs, and click Install. This will start your services, and then it'll say please attach your drive or device to the computer anytime after the installation is finished. So we'll click OK, and then we'll click Finish, and it will automatically take us to the pairing wizard here, and this will happen if you say no here and you relaunch the software. This will come back up because you're not paired yet. So we're obviously going to select yes. I have now put the USB key in the side, and we're going to select yes here, and it says hold your Gatekeeper close to the USB dongle to complete the pairing process, which I'll do right now, and then it'll prompt you for your Windows password. This is so that you can lock and unlock your PC and enables you to log in using Gatekeeper. So you're going to want to put your Windows password in here. There also is an advanced tab here that you can go down to. As you can see, if you have domains and usernames involved in your network, you can add those there. Then if you want to add two-factor login authentication, you'll want to create a PIN. You don't have to do it, but you'll get a little bit more functionality out of the program if you do it. So we're just going to set up a quick PIN here, and then we are all ready to go. So this is the Gatekeeper dashboard, and it's a very simple layout. It's got a lot of stuff on it. You can see user info, lock options, unlock options. There's a test mode, so you can lock and unlock, test the locking and unlocking range of how far away you move from your computer. And you have a near and far slider there. Your battery indicator, you can unpair the key, you can update your credentials, your signal strength to the Gatekeeper from your computers there as well. Lock options, automatic mode, automatically lock your computer when the Gatekeeper is out of range, or you can set it to log out as well instead of just lock. The button on the side that I mentioned earlier, you can do lock and log out as well. I like to use the button. That's just me personally. And then there's a lock sensitivity on the right here. You can have it on normal or high. If you're having problems, you may have some interference or something like that. Mine seemed to work very well on normal, so I didn't have any problems with that at all. Unlock options. Windows password login will disable Gatekeeper. So if you just want to keep it at regular, you don't want to use your Gatekeeper for some reason, you can leave it on that. Automatic login will allow you to use the Gatekeeper, and when you lock the computer, walk away, it'll lock the computer. Touch login is a little bit different. You actually have to touch the key to the USB dongle, and then of course there's PIN plus Gatekeeper login. So you've got that two-factor authentication. So you've got a ton of different things that you can do here with the Gatekeeper. When you want to change anything, it's going to ask you for your PIN to change it to whatever mode that you want, automatic login, touch login, and etc. So there's a lot to do here with the Gatekeeper dashboard. Let's take it to a live demonstration to kind of finish this up, and I'll show you guys what's going on with that. Okay, so here I have it set up on my MSI laptop. I've got it plugged in, or the USB key plugged in on the right hand side of the computer, and I have the Halberd set up to do button lock and then touch unlock. So if I click the button, it automatically locks my PC, and that works really, really well. I kind of like the button myself. The only drawback there is that if you forget to hit the button when you walk away, your computer will stay unlocked. So you may want to change that to the normal range, where you walk out of the room, and as soon as it gets out of a normal range, by the way, the range is about 10 to 15 feet, at least in my environment, which also worked very well. Now to unlock it, I have it on touch. So when I lock it and I touch the USB dongle with the Halberd, it unlocks the computer, which actually works really well. And you could leave it on that as well, and that seems to work fine. You don't have to really change that as far as the unlocking goes. Overall, both ways worked really, really well for me, and this is definitely an upgrade to what they released before with the original Gatekeeper. The Halberd does an excellent job at locking and unlocking your PC and keeping things secure if that's what you need to do. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. It's a $60 price point. They also have the app coming out for your smartphone so that your smartphone can act as the Halberd, which I am very excited to get. That was part of the Kickstarter package that I bought. They have not put the app out yet, but it is coming out soon. So hopefully I'll get a chance to do a follow-up video on the app that goes with this, and we'll be able to check that out a little bit more. So the way that I did it was pretty much button to lock it and then touch to unlock. As you can see, that seems to work pretty well. And if we go into our settings, you'll see that that's the way I have it set up here. My lock is set to button and my unlock is set to touch. I'll take it to the end of the review. I hope you guys enjoyed. So there's my review of the Gatekeeper Halberd by Untethered Labs. Again, you can pick it up for $60 on their website. I'll have a link to that below where you can go and check it out. This is a really cool wireless lock and key for your computer. Once they add the Arkham app, I believe that's what they're going to call it, or what it states it's going to be called on their website, you're going to be able to open up a whole another section where you'll be able to save and log in with passwords to websites and a lot of other things. So I'm excited for them to integrate the app. I should be receiving that at some point. I will be waiting for that, and I may do a follow-up video on that. If Untethered Labs wants me to do one, I will definitely do one for them. I hope you guys enjoyed this review of the Gatekeeper Halberd. Again, for $60, this is a really good lock and key for your computer. It'll run on Mac, it'll run on Windows. It will also support Bluetooth if you don't want to have that USB dongle plugged into your PC. It's got a very nice fit and finish to it. The app is very nice and responsive. All forms of locking and unlocking seem to work really well. Overall, I'm definitely giving this a 2 thumbs up. I hope that this demonstration of how to get it started and how to utilize the Halberd really helped you out. If you guys have any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section below. I'll get back to you as soon as possible. This was Luke from Galaxy Tech Review. Remember to like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so because that always helps me out. And I'll check you guys out on the next video.